Let's talk about the top change. Top change is a sleight that should be in almost every magician's arsenal, right? And what is it? It's very simple. It's you take the top card and you change it for the second card. And that's the move. That's what you're doing, right? And the classic top change looks something like this. And I'm going to give you a couple of alternatives that, quite frankly, I like better than the classic top change. But the classic top change, you always are gesturing to another card on the table or to a spectator. So you'll take the card that you have, okay, and this is the card you want to switch it for. So I've got the two of hearts here and the ace of hearts here. So I take the two of hearts and I say, okay, here's the card that I have and then the card that you have over there. And I made the switch and now I have the ace of hearts. So how do you do that? I'm not going to go into a whole tutorial on this classic top change. Lots of them out there, including one by Shin Lim, which is really good. But you show the card, okay? You turn the card down, you pivot, but you don't move this hand. You pivot and bring this hand over. So as you're turning, that's when you do the change. Okay, real simple. So you've got the card here, you come over and you do the change. And try to say something to make them look at your face. And they'll miss it. I mean, it's a very, very smooth move, right? There you go. But it's risky because if you have like 5 or 6 people, somebody might be looking in the wrong place or in the right place. And just be suspicious because the move is still pretty smooth. But what if you can make it smoother? So here's a couple of methods that I use that I think are very effective and even more deceptive. Okay, so this one I think is, like I said, it's very deceptive. Doing the same thing, you're showing the card, right? And you show them what that card was, and then you very simply point to the other spectator or to the card on the table, and you have made the switch. Okay, that is a double lift switch, basically. So all you do is you show the card. Now, while you're showing the card, you get a pinky break. You just slide that card over, get a pinky break underneath the top card. You place the card that you showed them on top of the deck very quickly and take it off. Okay, looks like you took off one card, you really took off two. And then as you're moving over this way, as before, you simply slide that top card off. I mean, you probably didn't even see it right there. It's that deceptive, right? You're holding two cards, and all you're doing is saying, okay, so I've got and you just showed it to them, right? You just said, you've got the 7 of diamonds, right? That's the card that you selected. And then over here we have, okay, so that's the top change, utilizing a double lift. The other one, which is very effective as well, again, you get a finger break underneath the top card. You show this card, hold it in this manner. You show this card, and then as you're coming over, you use your fingers to grab that card and then slide that one off. And it's, again, it's pretty imperceptible. If you show the card and then you come over like that and you just do that and you switch the cards. Okay, close up, a little easier. Let's see if I can lower this a little bit. Because this one is, they can even be looking and they won't catch it. You show the card, okay? You show the card. As you're turning, you are coming over, grabbing that with these fingers and moving it that way. So here I've got the 7, right? You show the 7, you come over, you do that. Okay, that was right under your nose. I'm not going to let the spectator see it as I'm showing you, but you show the card and you say, okay, that's your card, and there you have the other one. Looks like you didn't do anything except point to the card while you were holding their card, but you switched it. Okay, so hopefully you guys like that. You can play with it because there are many different methods of doing a top change. I came up with those, but I know others have come up with pretty much the exact same thing. The goal is to switch the top card for the next card. That's really all you want to do, is you just want to make that switch. See you next time.